The audiobook, The Worker, that was the counselor that made our journey. Chapter 3. Now, somewhere in there, this title I would call Reggie's R&B segment. His love for music was unique. He had songs like Beautiful Air, I Don't Want to Lose You, Something About the Way You Do You, Litchi. But all these songs had one thing in common. His mom was featured on the tracks, right? And it was a cross in between like hip hop, R&B like Drake. And somewhere in there, it kind of had a like gospel feel to it. And I'm going to just take it back to I Don't Want to Lose You. Like, somewhere in there, the song, like anything you want. I'm thinking, if I could have anything I want, why wouldn't I have like the journey to Reggie? A real in-depth journey to Reggie. Because somewhere in there, he was oily looking, very sweaty, very wetty, very cutty buddy. And he would just say stuff like best friend, volleyball, I joined a volleyball on the island. That by Tom Hanks, stuff like that. And I'm thinking like the volleyball was the ice cream in the pajama jam. And the weather was kind of cold, so we were kind of like two ice cream cones getting filled up by the Holy Spirit as a train in the membrane of our vocal celebrity cosmetic hypersonic speed limit of like Kiana and Reggie. And in this hypersonic cosmic speed limit, we play more music and the wind sped up more and the leaves were kind of just like shedding, like, you know, like the green, like grape looking wings. Well, she had a bracelet on that looked like grapes. It probably symbolized the grapefruit of the vines of the top privateers, but that's something else. Okay, the second song we played, other than I Don't Want to Lose You on Anything, next was Something About the Way You Do You. Of course, Kiana being Kiana. Of course, there was something about the way my psychology counselor worker did her. Like, when I look in her eyes, I see like in-depth rain of like this most joyous park, this most joyous island. And on this island, like her eyes were like the back of my mind. It felt up spiritually to the point my organs were screaming from the wetness of the atmosphere of love. To be quite a romantic comedy as a walk or a journey, I'm thinking to myself, the journey is the experience of love on its ears. Don't gotta be all touchy-feely, but just to make a valid argument short, it was a good piece of heart in the story, a good piece of love story. Kind of kept the rain coming, the wind blowing, and the earth rotating. Psychology major? Yeah, she was gorgeous inside and out. She kept a smile on my face. Every time I smiled, the sun would shine down on us. And it was just kind of shining down over our shoulders. Somewhere in there, I could see the angels watching from heaven.